Hi, this is Ritvika. How are you all? Okay, so today in this session, we will be discussing about the remaining parts of attitude is everything, because I felt that it is very important that we should connect together and we should highlight the most important and relevant topics in today's world, in today's society as a whole, that will definitely help us improve and become better version of ourselves day by day. Let's wait for a while. I also have discussed regarding attitude is everything before itself, but some of the chapters are still left, and I feel it is very much relevant to share all the thoughts with you as well, so that you can also connect just like me uh, in everyday's world. So, this is the book by Jeff Keller. Its attitude is everything. So, it starts with, how are you? This is the basic question what we ask whenever we see each other, and it's definitely a critical question. How are we actually? Okay. So, when someone asks, how are you? What do you say basically? What we actually say when somebody asks, how are you? The answer is usually no more than a few words. And yet, that short response tells a lot about us and our attitude as well, which is very much important. In fact, our response can literally shape our attitude. And these are the enthusiastic people who basically reply positively with positive attitude as well. Say, suppose, excellent, super, the day is going well, fantastic, great as well. So, it's those who use positive words like this have a bounce in their step, and we feel a little better just by being around them. That's positive energy all round. A smile is an inexpensive way to improve your looks. This is a positive quote saying. Alright. If given the choice, I'd rather be around people who are positive and full of life. You want to be the one who lights up a room when you walk in and say you are well or all is well with you, and God shall hear your words and make them come true. Definitely it's a dream come true. It's by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Alright. So, how we feel is very often a subjective matter. When we tell ourselves that we are tired, we feel tired. When we tell ourselves that we feel terrific, we feel energized for sure. And if we want to be more positive in our respective lives, act as if you already, and pretty soon you will find that you have, in fact, become more positive day by day. So it's all about giving positive response. If somebody asks us that how are we are fine, we are terrific, life is going good. So it's all about positivity, it's all about positive gesture we should highlight. every time we wish to surround ourselves with positive people who are having positive energy, so that we also feel uplifted a bit. Because all our lives are full with stress, anxiety, negativity. But if there is positivity, positive attitude, and of course, there is positive response, so we can also connect to each other in a positive way. It's all about a room full of affirmation. It's all about enthusiasm. It's all about optimism. Sure. What I feel, maybe opinions differ, but what I feel, I'm just sharing. Like, you can also share your thoughts as well. And correct me if I'm wrong. Alright. The next is, which I feel very relevant to discuss, it's about stop complaining. There is a tendency to complain each and every day. Even I also have this tendency. So it's all about, nobody wants to hear about your aches and pains. Talking about pain and discomfort will only bring you more of the same and encourage those around you to look for the exits. They will just depart from our respective lives if we always highlight the negatives, the the things which are not happening, the things which we are failing to achieve. If we always think and if we always highlight negative aspects of our lives, so it is very difficult to sustain people, to keep people in our respective lives. So I also felt that way. And talking about pain and discomfort will only bring you more of the same. It will not lead to any kind of solution, or it will not resolve any particular problem. So it's all about, I feel communication is the key. We should discuss, we should communicate, and we should head towards a proper resolution to a particular issue or problem. The secret of happiness is to count your blessings while others are adding up their troubles. This is by William Penn. And of course, the important thing is putting things in perspective. There's another valuable lesson, and that's the importance of keeping things in perspective. Optimistic people with great attitudes tend to have a sense of what's truly important in life, for sure. Even with all of these wonderful things, there are times when I start to take some of them for granted. We ignore stuffs, we ignore people, we don't value what is important right at that particular moment, right? If it becomes memory, then we feel the importance of that moment or a person. So, but I have learned to quickly reconnect with these blessings, and it boosts my attitude and brings me right back on track, right back on the course itself. So it is very important to value the present, because the present is also a present. Reflect upon your present blessings, of which every man has plenty, not on your past misfortunes, of which all men have some. By Charles Dickens. Pick up a pen and piece of paper and start listing all the reasons you have to be grateful for. So we should take a pen and paper and we should note down about our current blessings, and we should be thankful that we are fortunate, that we are having so many things to be thankful for. So take a bit time to celebrate the present. Take a bit time to just say thank you to those staffs, to those people for being there in your life, because those people are important. The moments are important. Be a source of positive news. This is all about, rather than complaining, it's far better to focus your attention and your energy on those steps you can take to solve, or at least lessen your problem. We should focus on reducing the tendencies of creating some trouble or creating some problems, and we should focus on the solutions. We should focus on how to resolve a particular issue, situation, or problem, for sure. If you're all wrapped up in yourself, you are overdressed. By Kate Halverson. From now on, let's do ourselves and others a favor and make our conversations uplifting. We should encourage others to grow as an individual as well as life. The people who don't complain very much and those who speak positively are a joy to be around, for sure. I also feel the same. Okay. Heaven helps those who actually act. Associate with positive people. Association with positive people is very important. It also helps to build meaningful relationships, and of course it helps to build network. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. So that's also very important. This is by the Living Bible, Proverbs 27. So it's important to meet people who are positive, who wanted to learn and grow in their life, who wanted to achieve things, who wanted, like, we need to spend time with positive people for sure, having positive energy throughout. We then begin to feel so much better about ourselves as well as others as a whole. We definitely develop a great attitude and of course sense of humor, and we start to set goals for ourselves. We then used to prepare ourselves and build ourselves accordingly to achieve those particular goals. So it's very important to set goals for ourselves so that there will be execution from our end at the end of the day. Think back to when you were growing up. So when we were actually growing up, so it is saying, do we actually remember how concerned our parents were about who we hung out with? This is very true. Our mom or dad wanted to meet our friends and know all kinds of details about them. Why? Our parents knew that we would be greatly influenced by our friends, that we would tend to pick up some of their habits, some of their attitudes as well. Their behavior also impacted us a lot, and that we would probably do the things our friends were doing. Our parents were concerned for good reason, and we are sure that if we will be having children in the upcoming years as well, so we also closely watch their friends, and it is actually creating a big impact to these youngsters and of course to our children as well. So it is important to monitor, to observe the friend circle a bit, because their behavior, their likings also creates some influence in our respective lives. So it is very important to check ourselves on whom we are investing our energy, and of course investing our time, which is very important. This is very important. We are talking about toxic people and nourishing people. So in today's world there is toxicity for sure, but at the same time, if we look closely, there are nourishing people too. So we need to check, we need to choose wisely, we need to take that efficient decision for sure, for our betterment. Toxic people will always try to drag us down to their level for sure. They hammer away at us with all of the things we can't do and all of the things that are impossible. They barrage us with gloomy statements about the lousy economy, the problems in their lives, the problems soon to be in our life as well, and the terrible prospects for the future, for the upcoming days. So they always highlight the negativity, the negative energy, instead of highlighting positive aspects of the society, positive aspects of life as well. They're always highlighting the negatives of the society. So that's not the right approach. That's not the right approach according to me as well. I also believe that we should uplift each other, we should help each other to grow in life, we should help each other, and we should also learn from each other so that we can become better version of ourselves day by day. And we should share our knowledge, intelligence, and we should grow as a team for sure. We become part of what we are around. That's very true. That is relatable. How do we feel when we are around people who are positive, enthusiastic, and supportive? We are energized and inspired. So, at the end of the day, we also need inspiration to grow as an individual, and I also feel inspiration is indeed important. So, there's something truly amazing about positive people, for sure. They seem to have a positive energy that lights up a room. When we are around them, we start to pick up their attitude and we feel as if we have added strength to vigorously pursue our own goals. This is for sure. This is very much relatable. We should always be surrounded by people and with positive energy, whose mindset is different, who are wanting to make a positive impact to their life as well as society, who believe in betterment, who believe in improvement, and of course those who are having goals in their respective lives. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dreams. So we should be selective whom we are investing our time into. So we should invest time on the people who are actually, very much optimist and who truly value our way of thinking, our mindset, our ideals, and want to grow in life. So we will definitely learn from them. So there will be sharing of knowledge, thoughts, ideas as well at the end of the day, and it is resulting uh, for a better future, and it is also creating a huge impact, definitely in a positive way, on how we visualize things and life as a whole, what I believe. Okay, if we will make sure to fill our mind with positive messages, we are going to be more positive and move forward boldly to achieve our goals for sure. The more positive reinforcement, the better. And where can we get this positive reinforcement? One way is to read motivational books. In addition, we can listen to motivational audio programs as well and spend lots of our time with positive people, communicating, learning from them as well, and it will definitely result in improvement. Now, evaluate your friendships. That is also very important. It's crucial that we evaluate our friendships from time to time for sure. Even those we have maintained for many years. Even we have maintained those bonds for many years, many years. We are cherishing the bonds, but it is very important from time to time we should evaluate our friendships and bondings as well. uh, this isn't a minor issue. Those who occupy our time have a significant impact on our most priceless possession, our mind.
বল হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ অনেক খুব পেয়েছি।
Okay, so here it is all about, are the things around you helping you toward success or are they holding you back? This is by W. Clement Stone. So here it's all about, are the things working in our favor? Are the things around you helping us toward success or they are holding us back? So we have to realize it, we have to think deeply regarding this. And this is the most important thing. Positive people in the workplace, basically in corporate, in our respective workplace, the importance and the influence of positive people. Be proactive. Make it a point to eat at your desk, to take a client out to lunch, or to sit at a different table in the cafeteria. Do whatever you have to do to make lunch a positive experience for sure. Positive people are welcomed in any organization, and negative people are hurting their chances for advancement. The business community is waking up to the fact that when it comes to productivity in the workplace, attitude is everything. It is just everything. You have to be very much positive. You have to think differently. You have to execute in a different way. And at the end of the day, your positive attitude, how you perceive things, that's very important. How you're implementing your ideas, all about your execution, all these things, I believe it's very important. Okay. Now, we need to choose our friends wisely because this is the important stage while we are thinking about our lives and we are thinking about transformation. We want to grow in our respective lives. So the thing is like, if we are serious about getting a raise or a promotion at work, succeeding in our own businesses or improving ourselves as a human being, then we have to start associating with people who can take us to the next level for sure. We need to choose, we need to surround ourselves with the people who inspire us at the end of the day. It's all about collaboration, it's all about teamwork, it's all about thinking in a positive way, and of course implementing the ideas. Like, it's all about actions and execution. It's all about the effort that matters. As we increase our associations with the nourishing people, we will feel better about ourselves and have renewed energy to achieve our goals. This is for sure. This is for sure. Good friends are good for your health by Dr. Irvin Sarasan. So, this is on a positive note. We should surround ourselves with positive and nourishing people. They will lift us up the ladder of success. At the end of the day, we all wish to taste success. We all want to become what we are dreaming of for so many years, for so many, you know, decades maybe. So we all want to become a successful personality, and we should have our own voices so that our words have, our words carry that weight when we are speaking, while we are sharing our knowledge. So we all want that we should contribute some positivity to the society, and if we can make a bit difference in people's life by educating them, by sharing the right knowledge, the right ideas, I guess it will be beneficial as a whole. Now, confront your fears and grow. We all fear. I basically I fear of examinations. I fear of the uncertain. It is pretty normal. So I also believe confront your fears and grow. So if you want to be successful, you must be willing to be uncomfortable. That's very true. This is harsh, but this is very true. The comfort zone. When we are gripped by fear and anxiety, it's usually because we are stepping out of our comfort zone. For sure, we are stepping out of our comfort zone, but this is very important that we should step out in order to execute those ideas we are dreaming of. It will not happen if we just lead a comfortable life. It will definitely not happen if we still stuck in that particular comfort zone. Yes, it's tough, it's very tough, but at the end of the day, it will definitely create a positive impact if we are heading out or stepping out of our comfort zone and making things happen. Okay. The most common fears we should highlight. The most